What's up, fellas? Mobe 876 RC signing back on. I know it's been a minute, fellas. I stepped back from the hobby for a little bit, but I'm back at it. And what other better way to come back into the hobby than with the new RC? What you guys are looking at is the brand new 3S Arrma Vortex BLX. This is the newest 3S rig to the 3S lineup. And this is my first 3S rig on top of that. Never really been a big fan of the 3S lineup because they're smaller rigs for one, and they come with plastic chassis. I'm not too much of a big fan of the plastic chassis. I'm more of a aluminum chassis type of guy, in the 8th scale or bigger. But when I seen this thing run at my hobby shop for the first time, bone stock out of the box, only thing that they did do was turn up the punch level in the brakes, and this thing just ran phenomenal, man. It had me so. That's why we have it on the table, but we're going to be doing some major upgrades right out of the box. As you guys can see, this thing is brand spanking new. Let's go ahead and take this top off real quick, and let me show you guys what I'm going to be doing. So for starters, we're going to be getting rid of the wheels and the tires. Next up, we're going to be getting rid of this smart 100 amp ESC. And also, we're going to be getting rid of the Spectrum 3200 kV motor, and we're going to be putting a little bit more powerful system in there. So let me go ahead and get this off the table and show you guys what I'm going to be throwing in this bad boy. Stay tuned. So before I show you guys the new wheels and tires and the setup, I do want to give a big shout out to Arrma for actually listening to the people who's buying their products. One thing that I do have to say, this one is a little bit more pricier than some of the other 3S cars in the lineup. But one thing I do have to give them props on is for giving us a better controller, which is the DX3. This one, you can find it on the Creighton and the Outcast and other rigs. But one cool thing that I do like about this a lot is that they give you your battery levels, your power levels. So if you have the smart battery combined with the stock setup, you can actually see your telemetry on there and let you know when your battery is going to die. It's a bummer because I actually bought this battery to go with this new setup, but I decided at the last minute before I left the hobby shop to just go ahead and switch out the whole combo and put something a little bit more powerful in there. So enough of that being said, fellas, let's jump into the next phase of this video. So here's the new setup that I'll be throwing in my Arrma Vortex. We got the Ease Run Max 10 120 amp ESC along with the 3660 4000 kV hobby wing motor. I was looking for something that was a little bit more powerful than the setup that's currently in there, that also wasn't going to break the bank. I actually picked up the setup for $150. So you guys seen the setup. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the tires that I'll be throwing on there. Then I'm gonna install everything and come back and let you guys check that out. All right, fellas, check out the wheels and tires that I'll be throwing on my Arrma Vortex. We got some brand new Duratrax Bandito ST belted 2.8s. These are 14 millimeters. Let's go ahead and mount everything up and come back and let you guys check it out. What you guys think, fellas? Got the new Banditos mounted up on the Vortex, looking real nice. Let's go ahead and do a size comparison versus the stock tire and the Bandito tire. As you guys can see, the Bandito is a tad taller than the stock tire. So we should actually get a little bit more mile per hour if I was using the original setup as well. But as you guys know, we're not using the original setup. With that being said, let's go ahead and take the top off. Check out the new setup, fellas. So we got everything installed. Got the Max 10 ESC installed. Fit perfectly right there on top of the receiver box with some double-sided tape. We also have the 4000 kV Ease Run hobby wing motor in there. We have our heat wire connected into the motor right there so they can talk to each other, the motor and the ESC. Also, what I did, fellas, I took out this little piece that's set right down in here so I can be able to fit bigger batteries in here because I'm going to be doing speed runs, so I'm going to be doing some experimenting. Also, I did go ahead and keep the original pinion gear that came stock out of the box. I want to say it's like a 14. After I see what kind of speeds I can stretch out of this new setup, then I'll go ahead and upgrade it to the additional pinion that comes with this Vortex. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this new setup. Thanks for watching.